This is episode number 33. Don't give up. Welcome everybody to another episode here in Body and Mind Transformation by Custom Body Fitness. My name is Sandro Torres, your health coach, and today we're gonna talk about why you should not give up. I've been reading a couple of books that I want to give you some feedback about the book. They're very good books. One of them is called The Power of Habit, and the other one is called Making Habits and Breaking Habits. And remind me the reason why you should not give up. So I'm gonna give you valid reasons why you should not give up. I've been thinking about you, and I really want you to get results, and I really want you to transform your body. And I know it hasn't been easy, but listen to this conversation, listen to this talk, and you're gonna find out that giving up is not your best option. So without further introduction, let's listen to the talk. At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Not too long ago, in a very special day, you were born. Your parents, with their knowledge, did the best to raise you. They taught you a lot of things. Not only them, but also the people around you taught you a lot of habits. Remember, people have developed some habits that transfer to other people, just like you as a son or daughter, you have learned a lot of the habits from your parents. As you grow, there is many life events, there is some actually traumatic life events that change your belief. And you also develop some habits based on these beliefs. Now you are an adult and now you are overweight. It is time to change your life. You notice that you have control of your life, that this is not genetic, that you just make the wrong choices because of the habits that you be taught. So now you want to change to lose weight, have a better life, because you notice that you're losing your health, you're gaining weight, and you are depressed. You're not happy with your life. So you want to lose weight, and you decide to sign up for the gym and start your routine, and also start dieting. You follow your program for around a couple months, 2-3 months, and then you stop doing it. And the reason why you stop doing it is because life gets in the middle. Life becomes stressful, and you come up with the excuse that you don't have time anymore. So now another couple months pass, and then you notice that you went back to the same old habits and continue doing the same thing, so you start gaining weight again. So you come to the same conclusion that you're not happy with your life, that you're gaining weight, that you're depressed, and you need to do something. So this time you hire a nutritionist and you start running instead of signing up to the gym. Couple months, you follow the program, and then you relapse again. You go back to the old habits. This time you did it because you simply think that you don't have control over a lot of things you do. You simply got depressed, relapsed, and then you quit. A couple months pass again, and you notice that you're not happy with your life, so you decide to give it another chance. So this time you hire a personal trainer. Neither the personal trainer, the gym, the nutritionist could keep you accountable, and again, you relapse. But this time, you're ready to give up. You're ready to quit, and you think that you are a case that is lost, that there is nothing that you can do to actually lose weight, transform your life, and be happier. So I'm here to tell you not to give up. I'm here to tell you how everything is working and why you couldn't keep up. Neither the gym, the running, the nutritionist, the personal trainer, nothing actually, it's the problem. You are the problem, as you probably already concluded. But we're gonna find out how everything began. You have been ingrained some habits since you were a child. You've been practicing those habits for a long period of time. So now those habits are unconscious. It's something that you do without thinking. It's something that to some point you don't have control right away. So you need to come up with a plan, and you need to become persistent to be able to overcome those bad habits. So it's absolutely nothing wrong with you relapsing and you trying different things. There is many people that are in the same shoes that you are. The only problem is that you want to give up. So don't think about giving up. Let's find out what you can do so you can be successful in your weight loss and transforming your life and be happier. So first of all, you have to think that those habits that you've been practicing for years is something that is actually ingrained in your brain. So there is some cells that they're called synapses, and those synapses are bridges or connections that go from neuron to neuron on your brain. So every single time you practice a habit, those connections become stronger every time. So when you are practicing that habit, you're making those connections very strong. Now think about for how long you've been practicing those habits. Has been years. So now you need to change to a new habit, which is gonna give you those results that you're looking for. So now you need to start new synapses for different neurons, different connections. So for you to start that, you need to start practicing the new habits. However, those new connections on your brain are very weak. Therefore, they're easy not to follow those connections, and it's very easy to go back to the old habits. But I want you to know something. I really want you to think about this. I want you to think about the years that you've been practicing those old habits. Now that you practice the new habits, it's not gonna happen in a couple months. So whenever you relapse, of course, it is a good idea that you feel a little bit, it's not a shame. You should feel a little bit guilty about it, but then you have to drop that feeling, because it's good that you feel bad about doing that, but drop it. Once you drop it, you understand that, yeah, you're gonna go back to those old habits. But if you go back to continue practicing the new habit, that new habit that you're practicing is gonna become stronger every single time you practice it. So in the beginning, the 2 months, 3 months, you're gonna relapse to your old things. Now, find that pattern. Find out what bad things you're doing and why you're doing it. What are you feeling in? What is triggering it for you to go back to those bad habits? Think about consciously why you're making those decisions. When are you doing it? Why? And so on. Where ask all those questions. Now, once you do that, have a plan. It's important that you have a plan, because you're gonna relapse, and go back to whatever plan you have, either signing into the gym, either the running, either your nutritionist or your personal trainer, or whatever other plan you have. Go back to it and continue practicing, and whatever you relapse, don't give up. Go back again, go back again, go back again. And if you continue to do that, guess what's gonna happen? A few months later, years later, those new synapses from your new habits are going to become stronger. Those connections are going to become very strong. And now the connections from the old habits that were very strong, they're going to start to become very weak. So you see that pattern right there? If you don't give up, if you continue persistent and you have a plan to persist, You're gonna make those new habits strong, and now those new habits are gonna be ingrained in you. That's gonna be the new you. Even though you're seeing results on your body and your life, you're happier, you're transforming your body, those are good things. But I don't want you to focus on that. What I really want you to focus is in how strong your new habits are becoming, because that's what matters. That's what's gonna keeping you not relapsing and continue giving you those results. So if you continue practicing those habits, those hypnosis, those new behaviors are gonna become very strong, and you're gonna weaken the other ones. So that's the reason why you never want to give up. It's okay if you relapse. We all do. We all have bad habits. We all are rehabbing. So you're not alone. We all have problems. But don't give up. I'm here to encourage you and to let you know that you can continue. And let me tell you something, and this is not about religion. This is the truth. If you don't give up, God is not going to give up on you. You have to put the effort, and God is gonna come to the rescue, and you're not gonna lose the battle. So continue pushing, continue improving. And now the last advice that I want to tell you: as those new habits become stronger, the hypnosis, the new connections from neuron to neuron become stronger, the old ones are gonna become weaker, as I mentioned before. But those weakened connections from the old habits, they're never going to go away. Even though they're weak, they're never gonna go away. They're always gonna be connected. So you're always gonna have the desire to go back to be the old you. However, because you have the new connections and they're stronger, it's gonna be difficult for you to relapse now, because you're gonna have those new habits. You're gonna start enjoying your new life. You're gonna start enjoying the benefits of being healthier, of have a lot of energy, they're looking better, they're choosing the clothes that you want to fit into it. You're going to look good, you're going to have a clearer mind. There is a lot of benefits that you're going to be enjoying. So therefore, for you to relapse is going to be a lot difficult. But if you give in to your old habits, you can make again those old connections very strong again. So you don't want to make those connections strong again. So be on guard all the time. Don't let those bad habits go back whenever you already practicing the new habits and you're very strong and very solid with those new habits. Even though you have the desire to go back to who you used to be, don't give up. Keep your guard on. And once you do that, you'll see that you can actually transfer that knowledge of leaving the old habits on your weight loss and different areas in your life. You can do it with procrastination, you can do it with your relationship, you can do it with other addictions, you can do it with video game addictions, pornography addictions, shopping addictions, whatever other addictions you have. But it's important that you make those new connections of the new habits strong, and don't give up, and keep your guard on. And one more point, this is not an advice. This is for you, that it's gonna help you a lot, and it has helped him and it helps everybody. And this is something that is required for AA. They use it as well, and it's very powerful. Help the other ones. Once you achieve what you want to achieve and learn how to get there, reach for the other person who has problems. Give him information. Pull him with you. Show him new habits. Remember, the person needs to be ready to change. If the person is not ready to change, you can't help that person. But if there is a lot of people who are ready to change and looking for information, make videos like I'm making, write articles, give advice if they're open to listen to your advice. You want to help as many people you can. And if you do that, trust me, my friend, you're not only gonna look healthier and be healthier, you're gonna be fulfilling your life, and you're gonna be transcending as a person. So hopefully this information, it's helping you to transform your body, as many other talks that I have made, and I'll be tuning in the next talk. Thank you so much for continuing following us. let's do the summarize of this talk. So the first thing is that you have been practicing some habits that have been taught you by your parents and other people around you. Also, you have developed other habits based on the belief that you have come out with, that you have concluded from some life experiences, and some of the life experiences can be traumas. So when you're ready to lose weight, you have something against you. You have these old habits that actually help you to gain weight. So now you have an internal fight with those habits. Whatever you do, the percentage of you relapsing is very high. So that's normal. The next thing is, when you try so many things, you're probably ready to give up. Maybe to do the wrong thing, such as surgeries that don't help, or take something that is not gonna help you health at all, or simply you're gonna give up. So don't do that. Remember, what you need to do is always be persistent and have a plan in place in case that you relapse. So you're not alone. There is a lot of people around just like you. Connect with those people. Those people can help you. Now, the last thing is, whenever you already develop those strong habits, remember the synapses, when your synapses of the new habit become strong and you have weakened of the old habits, now you're practicing your new behavior and you're transforming your body. Don't put your guard down. Keep your guard up. And the last thing is, help the other person. Once you achieve your goals and you notice that you have discovered the path to success, reach for the other person below you so the other person can actually get there. Remember, that's gonna help you to stay in the path of the good habits. Hope you like this talk. Hope you like this episode. Please share it with somebody who needs this information. You do him a favor, you do me a favor, and you feel good as well. So thank you so much for continuing following us. Stay mentally and physically healthy, and we're tuning in the next episode. Thank you.